Welcome back to On the Peg. And as you know, it's Monday. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Did you survive the weekend? Well, as you know, it's a Mafex Monday, and today we're doing WW84. That's right. Gal Gadot, Gold Armor. Now, if you've been watching the show for a while, you know I already did the DC Multiverse one. Wow. Yeah. But let's say we take the Mafex one out of the package, take a look at her. Let's see what I think. And yes, this will be a comparison video. I will be putting them face to face to see which one is better. Even though I think I already know. Back after this little edit and a close-up. Well, as you saw in the close-up, okay, right off the bat, no contest. These bases are so much better. It even comes with extra ones. I think partially because the wings are so heavy. But here's the wings fully open. I mean, there's two sets of wings. But if you just compare, those are the wings. These wings. Now, if I take the Multiverse one, yeah, the wings are posable. Okay, give them credit for that. The wings are posable. But look how puny they are compared to this. Now, 7-inch figure, 6-inch figure. So, yeah, there's a major size difference. And I prefer the 7-inch figures for the most part. But not only do you get this pair of wings, let me just pop her head off. Now, the wings aren't posable themselves. This is just something you would definitely, obviously, put on display. And the wings, the way they're built is really simple. It's a slide-in process. So you basically take this wing and you slide the other piece into it. So there's no articulation in the wings, but that is a decent pair of wings. But if you don't want fully open wings, you could also install basically a little hole in the back you got to stick it into. You can basically install the closed wing look. Okay, which is really nice as well. And if you don't want wings at all, nice advantage to the Mafex one, you take this little armor piece, you stick that in her back, and then you just have her with no wings at all. Now, she also does come with accessories. 2 spare heads, whole bunch of spare hands, extra pegs for the extra post, couple of whips and so forth. But because the Multiverse didn't have any of that, we're not going to compare those features. We're going to compare the features as is. Okay, so for height, 7 inches. Okay, small, 6 inches. Multiverse has the height I like. When it comes to wings, well, it's pretty obvious. Mafex wins. They're not articulated, but they are so much better. So let's actually look at the figures themselves. Let me take off the wonderful wings from the Multiverse one. So let's compare them, shall we? Okay, so when it comes to face sculpts, the Multiverse one, the head seems a bit big. This one seems, you know, the right proportions. The hair, brown clump, black, stringy. So far, you know, height, yes. Wings, Mafex. Face sculpt, Mafex. As for posability, well, the Mafex, fully articulated, no problem. And unlike the Multiverse where there's this gap between the breastplate and the torso, you don't have that. That and the fact that there's 2 other heads, a whole bunch of lassos and hands, and the face sculpt, I must admit, well, maybe not on this face as much, but on the other faces, the face sculpt looks a lot better. let me just take one of them out. I know, it's not a funny... It's just, I'm not being funny today, I'm just being honest. It's a serious review. Me being serious, I know, it's hard to believe. But if I look at the face sculpts on the other two heads, which I must admit look identical to me. Yes, they look exactly like the same face. So I have two heads identical. They can swap out. It's a bit weird, but yeah, they are. Both these heads are identical. So you got two identical spare heads in case you break one. So let me just pop up. And the neck pegs are really small. That is one thing I find with Mafex. The neck pegs are really small, but that looks a lot more like Gal Gadot than the Multiverse one. So overall, Mafex wins. Mafex wins this battle of the WW84. Yeah, I mean, it's an expensive figure to buy. Then again, all Mafexes are more expensive. But when it comes to the bang for your buck, you get more with the Mafex. I mean, it's fully posable. You've got a nice pair of extra wings. You've got a really good base system. You know, the wings go on and off easily. It'd be nice if the wings were articulated, but they're not, which is okay. My only problem, apart from the price point, because price points do hurt a little bit, my only problem with the Mafex is the height. This goes with the rest of the Multiverse collection, no problem. This doesn't. Mafex is small. They are smaller. They are, I mean, if you have a Marvel Legends collection, you want to start tossing DC characters, I'd say go Mafex because they are 6 inches. Better built than Marvel Legends any day. And, yeah. But no, so that's Mafex wins this round. You know, because apart from those two minor things that kind of bug me, height and price, it's a better figure than we got from McFarlane. Yeah, this was poorly built, badly sculpted face. This is well built, well sculpted face. So Mafex wins. So far we have 1 loss for Mafex, 1 win for Mafex. Let's see how this battle goes next Monday. Now for next Monday, which Mafex would you like to see? We still have a few left. We have Poison Ivy. We got Darwin Cook's inspired Catwoman. We got the Huntress. And I'm still waiting for the Cyborg Superman to come from Multiverse to do that comparison. Now for the other ones, there's no comparisons. I mean, there is no DC Multiverse McFarlane Huntress yet. They haven't done one yet. The only other Poison Ivy we have is the Batman one, so no real comparison there, except for height. Now, for the Catwoman, there is, for example, the Arkham Asylum Catwoman that I can compare it to, and also I do have the DC Direct Catwoman I can compare it to. But let me know in the comments, what would you like to see next Monday on the Mafex Monday? And let me know, have you picked up the Mafex Wonder Woman from '84? And if you did, what do you think of it? If you prefer this one, are you insane? This thing's horrible. It's a shame I don't have a different head to put on this thing, because this head is too big. And it's just this was a really bad Multiverse action figure. Yeah, no comment. Mafex wins this one. Now I do have to admit, you do need the extra stands for the wings because these things are heavy, but much better wings. Mafex wins. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. But join us on Friday, of course, because Friday is our regular episode. And on Friday, I still have no idea what I'm going to do. Someone did suggest I start doing gargoyles. Possibly. I've got 5 gargoyles on the shelf waiting to be done. I still have the other stuff as well. Just let me know in the comments. Do you want to see something specific on Friday, or you don't really care because Let's be honest, only a few people watch this channel, and I thank you for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, I thank you all for it. And as ever and always, do your best to stay healthy. You know, because if you're healthy and you have toys, you know where this is going. It's a good way to stay happy. And even though this is an act I put on every time I put the camera in front of my face, I still do my best every day, no matter how bleak and depressing life can be. I do my best to stay positive. And on that note, don't forget to check out the stores I mentioned in the credits. I am not sponsored, but hey, you got to support the stores that sell the stuff. If not, you'll have a hard time getting your stuff. You'll be stuck always ordering online. Well, like for example, I ordered some stuff off Marketplace, got the boxes in today, started taking the stuff out, and 3 of the things I ordered weren't there. So I'm still waiting for that seller to contact me to say, hey, sorry, I made a mistake, or I'll refund you. But no, I think they made a mistake because, yeah, there's 3 things I wanted, and they replaced it with 2 things I didn't want, and yeah, not much better than getting this again. But that's it for now. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. I hope you guys tune in on Friday. And if you haven't done it, I know it's nagging. I know you're getting tired of me asking, but would it kill you to hit like? If you haven't subscribed already, it's 1 extra click. And of course, please share this video with other people. It's nice to know that I'm doing something that some people find entertaining. At least mildly entertaining. Gives me something to do between job hunting. Let's not even talk about that. And of course, if you know of a store, please let me know. I like plugging good stores. I do. It's something I enjoy doing. It's something I like doing because you like to give credit where customer service deserves it. Simple as that. And until I get sponsored by somebody, it's the only credits I'm going to have. So I'll see you guys on Friday.